Hey everybody, Book Jedi here, and I'm doing my May 2015 TBR for now. I'm only planning on reading 3 books this month because I'm actually trying to prepare for BookCon, and BookCon is like maybe 3 weeks away, 3 to 3.5 weeks away from now. I'm only going one day, but it still takes some time to prepare for a convention, and especially at the Javits Center. And I'm kind of trying to prepare for that. So reading might be a little bit harsh for me to try to attempt this month, but being that that's my only sanity, reading will be getting done this month. Nonetheless, so let's get into what I'm planning on reading. And two are not going to be in particular order of which I'm going to be reading them. So let's get started. The first book I'm planning on reading, only because it's a library book and I want to finish it before it's due. The first book is The Bookman's Tale by Charlie Lovett. Again, The Bookman's Tale, a novel of obsession by Charlie Lovett. From what I know of the book, from what I've read so far of the book, it's about a guy who's a book collector and or seller, and he deals with the rare books primarily. So he's also dealing with his wife who died 9 months prior to when the story started. That's all I know so far because it's all as far as I got into the book. Let's say like maybe 4 to 5 pages already of the book. And as I said, for the other 2 books, it's not going to be in particular order because it's going to be how I feel at the moment between if I want to read something classical or something kind of newish, whatever. So here are the next 2 books I'm actually planning on reading for the month of May. The first one is Dark Eden, Eye of Destruction Eye of Destruction, Revenge is the Cure by Patrick Carmen. I think this is a YA book, from what it looks or appears to be. So I'm hoping to get into this book. I don't know nothing about it. I'm going into this one blind. The next and last book I'm probably going to be able to read this month is something called that many of us that I know in America have read, because it has a lot of things to do with, how society was and has probably changed from said book. It is going to be a reread for me because basically when I was in high school, I read it. So it's going to be a reread for me. And the title of this book is called To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Now, it's based in the 60s. And from what I remember of it, this little girl named Scout, who lives with her dad, Atticus Finch, and her brother, Jim, in a southern state where it's still segregated, and black people, or I should say African Americans, are having living hell in the southern states in particular. Atticus Finch, Scout's father, is a lawyer, and he's trying to teach her, look, doing bad stuff to another human being is wrong. It shouldn't matter what race you are, just treat everybody like you would want to be treated. And many people can take from the book to mean everybody should be treated the way everybody wants to be treated. So in other words, if you don't want to be treated like a tool or a piece of nothing, don't treat nobody else like that. I think that's why I might have enjoyed the book when I was younger. I'm hoping that I might still like it because of certain things that have arisen in this country. But I think I might like it to read it again, especially since Harper Lee is coming out with another book. I don't remember when, but she is coming out with another book, 60 some odd years later. Um, but that's another reason why I want to read that book. So, a little review about what I'm reading or planning on reading this month. So, here are the 3 books again. The Bookman's Tale, a novel of obsession by Charlie Lovett. Dark Eden by Patrick Harmon, YA. And hopefully during this month, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. If you haven't read this one, I do suggest that you do. It's kind of a cool book. There are some sad parts, especially if you're an animal lover. But I'm not telling you why that's a sad part, because it can mean any animal in this whole world. You don't know why until you read the book. But that's my May TBR for the month. Ciao, people.